Welcome back to PerpTech Daily. I'm Aaron. In today's episode, we are going to be getting lit in the hood. Now, I know that sounds corny and everything, but there is a ton of stuff going on with Robinhood and the PerpTech scene and Robinhood and meme coins and other stuff. We're going to be talking about it all today, but let's hop straight into it as we normally do. Let's take a look at the price of Hyperliquid, sitting at around 68 bucks. It's been holding very nicely in this range right here, and I think, with the price of Bitcoin starting to dip a little bit, and, Bitcoin, I've been saying this for, I guess, the past month now, that I think it very well could go down to 45,000. I think that's in the cards. It's possible. We don't know where it's going in the short term, but I think it's, we'll see what happens. But anything that really is a dip for Hyperliquid and Lighter, I think is going to be looked back on as a generational entry. Lighter has just kind of cooled off of its big rally it had these past couple of weeks, pricing in all the, not fully pricing in, I believe, but the Robinhood announcement, I think, was an absolute banger, and we're starting to see a dip here. So good stuff. Let's go over to Hyperscan as we usually do. In the next 24 hours, it's about to be 400K of TWAP buys. And the main story we're going to be talking about is the Robinhood stuff today, so we're going to move to that. But just want to give you an update on the market share, how it's looking for Hyperliquid versus Sexes. Right now, the global aggregate Hyperliquid versus Sexes is sitting at about 6.2%. This chart actually looks really beautiful. It's this was a token. This is a very nice looking chart. You can see it's just higher lows, higher lows. Probably going to make another higher low, and this number will keep going up. As we go to Lighter Protocol, $1.44 billion worth of volume in the last 24 hours, which is really good to see. Continuing to still print. And when you take a look at the fees, let's go to the fees for Hyperliquid. Over $1 million worth of fees in the past 24 hours for Hyperliquid, still extremely good. And overall, I want to give you guys an update on the total buybacks that have been done by Lighter and Hyperliquid. Lighter sitting around over $22 million, and Hyperliquid over $287 million. So that's over $300 million total of buybacks both protocols have done combined, which is absolutely awesome. Okay. And now kind of the main story of today, and it ties into what's going on with Lighter. Robinhood CEO Vlad Tenev says the Robinhood crypto blockchain is great for memes. So if you didn't hear the big news, Robinhood released their own blockchain. It's an L2 on Ethereum. And the perp for the Robinhood chain is Lighter. So good for our perp bags and everything like that. And he's really been going hard. And the memes are starting to take off on Robinhood, which in my opinion is bullish for Lighter, because the more people that use Robinhood's chain and use the Robinhood wallet, which is integrated with Lighter, the more bullish it is for Lighter. So I'm not mad at it. I think it's a good thing for the crypto space that more liquidity is coming in. Robinhood is the number one trading app for retail, and if they're able to bring in a lot of stock liquidity into the meme coin space, absolutely huge. And with people using the Robinhood wallet, they're going to be using Lighter and the Lighter protocol and all the other stuff. So really good stuff. Lighter recently added the Wendy's RWA perp listing. The Wendy's stock has been getting traded a lot lately. So pretty interesting. And I know these guys are saying in the comment, WTF is this? Well, it's because Wendy's actually has been getting a lot of attention lately. So it makes sense. And at the end of the day, you want to try and capture as much liquidity as possible. But for some other news, I asked, our AI to help us out for this. So there's a July 6th unlock that got absorbed cleanly for Hyperliquid. There's a $360 million token unlock on July 6th, created sell pressure, but some holders restaked their tokens, reducing the sell impact. Cool stuff. The VALR integration, we've already went over this. Most of the stuff we already went over. But yeah, also, I think we talked about it in the past, but the Telegram wallet uses Lighter as their chosen thing. And also, I also want to talk about this. Sorry, I'm a little tired making this video, but the founder, I should go to his, the founder of the protocol Lighter, if you go down here, he literally has Joe Lonsdale, the founder, one of the founders of Palantir, commenting a fire emoji. And Joe Lonsdale is actually an angel investor into the Lighter protocol. And it just feels like every single day you're figuring out how better and better and better this team is for Lighter, and the backing they have is just absolutely unreal. So good news to see. And this came from a clip from the roll-up where Vlad was talking about his time working with the Joe Lonsdale, the Palantir co-founder, and he's a Lighter angel. Absolutely ridiculous. So super bullish stuff. Really good and glad to see this. If you made it this far in the episode and you're wondering why I missed the past 2 days, is because I've been, flying around a lot lately and everything like that. So, yeah. But anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment, follow me on Twitter, and join the Discord. It's free. And thank you for watching.